All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I have a fun one today. This is one of my favorite decks that I've been testing so far. I tried Krennic Yellow a bit. I tried the new Chewbacca Blue to try and get that Anakin trigger with the villainy card since you can defeat a resource similar to Han 1. But then I did this, and this was fun, and this was great. Um, First of all, Ackbar. It's a trap. It's the name of the deck list because if I ever don't say it's a trap in an Ackbar video, what am I doing? But yeah, so this is the one drop version I'm going with. There's also just a normal deck list with not one drops, and it works quite well. I have yet to figure out exactly which one works better. It's pretty simple. Like you can figure out curve fillers here. Um, put a little bit more mid range in the deck instead of the one drops, and obviously a few more two cost units. But yeah, let's go through it. We'll start with the sideboard. Gem Communications. Don't eat Super Laser Blast. Also, probably win before Super Laser Blast, but there's events that'll ruin your day. I mean, if you put a pilot out there, you know. Anyways, Air Superiority. It's like open fire, but since we're creating X-Wings and we can only do it to the ground, knock out that 4 health unit. Get rid of it. Say bye. Charged with Espionage is just another kind of jam communications, but for units. It works pretty well, but I think the deck might need a little bit more cunning for it to work consistently. Same with Charged with Corruption, which is meant to capture big units. Trader Art Taxation, pretty self-explanatory. Play it against decks that are going to play events against you. Timely Reinforcements. Many big X-Wing have fun time. With Snoke being gone against villainy, you don't really need to worry about that. Obviously, against heroism, if you're at the point where they have a lot of resources and they're playing blue, don't play it. They're gonna play Bo-Katan on your face, and you're gonna lose, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel bad. And then Chewbacca, it's for control again. Main board, we have 4 different one-cost units, starting with the A-wing. It's got 2 health, and it hits for 2, and it costs 1. It's not special. Vader Yellow likes it. JTL Vader. And then yeah, you get the Republic Y-wing, which you also see in Vader. But why do I play 2 one-cost units? Why do I try and go for that? Because then turn 2, you can play a 2-cost and Ackbar to get an X-wing, and then you have 4 different units on your board. Hopefully, 4 different names. They're probably going to kill one of them, but then you're down to 3, and then you're just keeping your board big for Unity of Purpose, and it wins. And if you're not playing Unity of Purpose, you play Crucible, or you play Rose because you have X-wings that aren't unique, and then you just keep hitting their base for a little bit and a little bit. And if they play something big, you just Ackbar them instead of yourself, and then ooh, they can't play with their big toy that they got. BD1 helps make your toys a little bit bigger. Um, you know, if you're playing the Republic Y-Wing is my personal favorite because it's got the most health. So you just play that, and then you play BD1, and now it's hitting for 2, and BD1's there. Good times. Furtive Handmaiden, Furtive, I don't know how to say the word. I'm going to be honest with you. But guess what? 2 cost. Not 2 cost. 1 cost, 2-2. That's what I'm going with here. And honestly, the hand management, kind of nice. I've used her ability a few times. Sometimes you don't have to use it, and that's okay. Sometimes you have a good hand. Bale, Spy Token, yay! We're discarding, which is kind of rough, but then you just play R2 and you're recovered. Mina, card draw, and she's a 2-4 with Restore. I can't go wrong with that at all. R2's been mentioned. Card draw. Helps when you're playing 2 1-drops, crazily enough. And then Blue Leader, once again, take out those 5 health Sentinels like Typho or Shiryu if they don't have the Force. And it's just a nice unit to have. You can keep it in space, you can send it to the ground, you can play it on 3, you can play it on 5. Works out good. New Falcon, boy do I love this thing. It helps your tiny space units trade better into their space units, and it makes your ground units hit harder to chip away at their base, or trade into their units better. It's great. They're more of a threat. This thing has to die, but guess what? It has 5 health. What are you going to do about that? Not a whole lot. We're being enthusiastic today. Typho. Typho does Typho things. I think every Green Heroes in deck I've seen in the history of ever since he's come out, has almost always had a typo, unless they're playing aggressively. But even then, sometimes they have typo, like we do here. I keep saying we. You're part of this now. Han Solo, only two of him, but you can kind of just slap him on a ship and swing for two more for a two cost. And if you're slapping him on the Falcon, I considered Clown Car Falcon. You can always consider Clown Car Falcon. By that I mean the JTL Falcon that gets +1 for each pilot. That's why it's a clown car. You slap a lot onto it. Anyways, yeah, he does things. And if you really feel like playing him on the ground, that's okay. It's not bad. Lightmaker. Do you want to get slapped in the face for 7 damage? No, then kill this unit and watch your entire board get exhausted. How about them apples? Queen. Not only does she give you 1 unit, but she gives you 2 more spy units. What do those spy units do? They feed in a crucible in unity of purpose. Yay, they're also not unique. So then you can play Rose Tico. Rose Tico. Yeah, we're creating X-Wings and spy tokens, and we have a few units in this deck that aren't unique, so then you just play that, and boom. I missed the card. Resistance Blue Squadron. I don't think I really have to explain it. I wasn't going to, but then I was like, yeah, I've explained everything else here. Board go wide. Wide good. They go tall. You punish. Have 5 space unit. Play. Do 6 damage. I think I explained that perfectly. Crucible. I've mentioned it a few times. Board go wide. Crucible. Make board go a little bit taller when already wide. I don't know why I'm doing caveman speak here, but we have 2 more cards. Unity of Purpose. The whole reason we're playing this new base. I was playing Obi-Wan, the new unit. It's really funny when it works, but if you already have 7 units on the board, you're winning. If your opponent can't punish 7 units when you're at 7 resources, they have bigger things to worry about. They just do. And then Kelleran, your boy. Go fishing for units such as Resistance Blue Squadron when you're on 8 resources. Or play a Falcon. Play a 1-drop for all I care. He's tall, he's big, and he helps. The deck's fun, dude. It's Ackbar. Look at that man. Look at his face. Do you not enjoy that? Go enjoy some Ackbar. Go watch me play a little bit of Ackbar, then go play it yourself. Go make modifications. Do what you want with the deck. We're segueing into some gameplay here. Alright, so Enfi's yellow. Pay 2 to use an on-attack ability again. Okay, R2 I do like. Mina's good. That's a good curve filler for the maiden, but I'm gonna go put that down. If he puts a 3/3 down, what's he gonna name? Resistance X-Wing. I mean, I guess it's a good way to look at my hand. But I think I'm just gonna play that because it completely negates, and then next turn I can R2 if I want to. Okay, so we're gonna do that. That way he can't super heavy ion cannon. Or he can't get value out of it at least. Trigger. Gonna draw the typho. Hanso, this is just becoming a big unit. I'm not loving that. Oh, and he's taking my X-Wing. And he gets the indirect again. This is something. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna play the Falcon, be the resource behind. Unity of Purpose is here. Will it do anything? Because I can exhaust and create an X-Wing. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do here. Yeah, like, I guess that, and you just gotta play NPs and ruin my... Shadow 3. It gets the double on attack trigger, which would be brutal. Next turn, Unity of Purpose is looking pretty solid, honestly. Not a lot he can do about it. I'd like to flip Ackbar, but I don't know if that's a bad idea. And I got Rose. Like, I know I'm gonna make it through this turn, so what I'm kind of thinking is... We're gonna do that first, see what he does. He's gonna do that, obviously. I think I can just take the indirect to base. He hasn't really been able to push a whole lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna play that there. Going to play out Queen. And then I don't even have to swing here depending on what he plays. I can just claim in Unity of Purpose, and that's kind of just game. Okay, I'm actually going to use my brain here first. I can just blind... No, I should Ackbar, and I'm going to give him an X-Wing because I don't want to deal with that Lightmaker, because that's 7 damage. So we just go that, and we exhaust. And then I can Unity of Purpose, and that should be pretty good. God damn. Indirect for days. I'm just spreading it out. It's probably not great that I'm spreading it out, but I am. Yeah. And then base and Unity of Purpose. And that's game. It just, like, yay, it just works. Oh, oh, wait. Wait, he might have this. I mean, I can give, yeah, sure. That. No, he doesn't have it. Okay, yeah. I can do math. What? What a deck. Unity of Purpose. He just let me go wide. Yeah, like he's super heavy ion cannons, and then it's just... Yeah, there's the wide board right there. There's just... Like, definitely that's a problem, but Guile exists for that very reason. Because Han Solo and Super Heavy, like, if I could just get rid of those, it would be huge. It would set him back a lot, because I did suffer a decent amount of damage from it. And just, like, yeah, it works. Unity of Purpose saves me games. The base, 3 health less, but I knew he couldn't push it. Or I assumed he couldn't. Could add 4 more damage. And he already used the on attack again, so problem solved. On to the next one. Alright, it's Jabba Green. I still don't know how I feel about the side camera, but it's a lot easier setup wise. Okay, Unity of Purpose and a 1-drop, but not another 1-drop. That's better looking, actually. I do like this. Those two are going to go down. Can play both of these this turn. Okay. He names Chewbacca. He really doesn't want to see a Chewie. Got it. So 2 1-drops, pass. I have another R2. So now I can swing with this one, exhaust this one to get the X-Wing. He can't McClunky to kill anything. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do that first. Okay, see, that's annoying. That's gonna cause me problems. Mina, Han Solo. Mina's nice. But I think I want that to just deal with that whole thing. Lightmaker can go down. I already have one. Can't kill the Max Rebo Band yet. He's gonna return Gurinden into his hand, probably. Crazily enough, he knows what's in hand. Wow. Yeah. Ackbar exhaust. He knows I have Crucible and Lightmaker, I think. Maybe just Crucible. No, I think he knows I have both. Solves that problem. I don't get an X-Wing, but I'm okay with that. Stopping his ramp is huge. Not the Salacious Crumb. Oh no. Gandor. Gurinden. Is he gonna name Crucible? I would name Crucible if I was him, but that's just me. He named Darth Vader. Okay. I mean, he knew I had Crucible in my hand, unless he didn't expect me to keep it, but what do I know? Oh, he killed that. Do I want a ground thread or do I want lightning? I think I just want ground thread. And I don't want him picking that up because that's fucking annoying. Okay, so he's gonna kill an X-Wing. Oh, he's gonna kill my A-Wing. That's smart because now it's less unity of purpose targets for me. Yeah. Queen, so I always have the option to queen this turn and unity of purpose next turn, which might be a thing I have to do. Boba Fett. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to deploy and see what he does. Yep, game plan is definitely queen here. That. I just claim. Again. Unity of purpose, baby. Like, it's just such a great feeling. Like, that's 12 damage in space alone, plus another 20 on the ground. And he's already at 14. He had a pretty decent, like, I don't know what he was going for with the Gurinden there. He knew I had Crucible. Like I said, he could have expected me to drop it. Max Rebo Band, if he hadn't swung it into my R2, he would have been fine, but because he swung it into R2, I was just able to play the Blue Squadron, which helped me a lot, because I don't know what he had in his hand, but he was starting to play big things. I mean, Boba Fett, Fett's Fire Spray, and Boba Fett Pilot were big. But yeah, unity of purpose. And the deck can win without it. Like, I was already ahead on damage. I had a Queen, Ackbar, 2 X-Wings, and a Spy out. I could have just played Crucible or Lightmaker and been in a very good spot even still. So, really, the deck works. I'm going to do one more just to see if we can get something different, and yeah, that's it. Alright, so Vader. I don't know really what to expect here. I don't want to put down Queen, but I'm probably going to, because I have Unity Purpose and then 2 1-drops and R2 next turn, which will let me draw hopefully into another Queen. There, I guess, like, yeah, she's Heroism aspect. She'll be Heroism. And then R2 will get me all the colors. Really, it should be fine. I don't mind a little bit of card draw. You can give me card draw. I think it's a decently well-designed unit. I mean, he's going to be discarding a lot, so he's going for as much card draw as possible. The real question is he going control? He's red-blue villainy. Like, that's... We're already off to a start here. He hasn't discarded anything yet. Lots of options. Lots of options. It's gonna help me the next turn. I do think that'll be useful. Kellerin, Blue Leader, Han Solo. Oh my god, my hand is loaded. I want to put Lightning. It's a big threat, but it's like, eh. You know what? No, Kellerin will go down. Not cool, man. Not cool. Kills R2, I just play another R2. Actually, no, I should probably Ackbar. That way I can, next turn, Resistance Blue Squadron. That's a better play. Sets me up for big things. He has to discard something here before he can swing. Well, he can swing first, but then he's just kind of losing. Or not losing, but losing value. So we'll see what he does. I do like the one drop version of Ackbar. Just because it gives me the ability. Okay, see, he discarded now. Yeah, I did that. I should have done the R2. If I lose this game by 1 point of damage, we all know why. Yeah, this guy's dying. It is just... Unless he plays something. Ooh, like that. I don't even think that's that bad. He can keep it. That, on the other hand, dead. Got 4 different units currently. Good news is he flips on 7. I flip on 6, so I'm less worried about that. I'm going to play the A-Wing because I already have an X-Wing. So just for the sake of unity of purpose here. Okay. I have 5 units. Get them all +5/+5. He's got... Yeah, we're just gonna... Raw dog unity of purpose. If he's got a way to put 17 damage on my base this turn, he does. And he could have Sentinels, but... I mean, look at him. He's playing Vader Blue. Okay? I like Vader Blue. But he's playing it aggressively. I don't expect a whole lot of theirs. Okay. The tree does remember. The tree remembers all the terrible things you just did to it. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough because unity of purpose, baby. I really need to not say it stupidly, but it works, mate. Yeah, you're in front of me. It just Ackbar is just one of those feel good decks. You know, you get Unity of Purpose now, which is always just one of those cards. It's like, hey, how about this? And I think Ackbar is one of the decks that uses Unity of Purpose the best because you have that X-Wing generation, and there's so many good cards to get spy tokens now. And with the one drop variation, you have that. Air superiority is also always an option in the deck. You've got the Resistance Blue Squadron and Blue Leader. Like, you've got ways to remove units. Han on the ground for 5 cost isn't terrible. And then, like, you've just got ways to keep going with, like, Kelleran. It just works out. It's just fun. It's just good times. Play it. Enjoy it. I'll see you all next time, and thank you for watching.